Most people run away from lions, but one man in the Bible ran toward one. Not only that, he jumped into a pit with it. On a freezing snowy day. No army, no escape, just one man and a lion. And the strangest part? This moment would change his life forever. His name was Benaiah. It was a quiet morning in ancient Israel. The sky was gray, the air was cold, and something very unusual was happening. Snow was falling. In that part of the world, snow was rare. Villagers stepped outside their homes in disbelief. Children pointed toward the sky. Men wrapped their cloaks tighter around their shoulders. The olive trees, the rooftops, the dusty ground, everything slowly turned white. It should have been a peaceful day, but then, a terrifying sound shattered the silence. Roar! A lion, and it was dangerously close to the village. The roar echoed across the hills. Villagers rushed outside. Some grabbed their children. Others ran toward the sound. Soon a crowd gathered near the edge of the village. And that's when they saw it. A deep stone pit. And inside, a massive lion. It had fallen in. The beast paced back and forth, roaring in anger. Snow drifted into the pit around it. Its golden mane was dusted white. Its breath steamed in the cold air. Everyone stepped back, because they all knew one thing. If that lion escaped, the village would be in danger. People began shouting ideas. Throw rocks into the pit. Leave it there. It will starve. No. What if it climbs out? Fear spread through the crowd. No one wanted to go near it. No one wanted to risk their life. Except one man. Standing quietly at the edge of the pit was a warrior named Benaiah, one of the brave fighters who served King David. Strong, battle-tested, but even warriors knew better than to fight a lion, especially in a pit. Yet Benaiah didn't step back. He stepped forward. The wind blew harder. Snowflakes swirled through the air. Benaiah looked down into the pit. The lion roared again. Its claws scraped the stone floor. The villagers behind him whispered nervously, "Don't do it. You'll die. You can't fight a lion down there." But Benaiah wasn't thinking about fear. He was thinking about the danger to the village. Because if the lion climbed out, someone would die. Children, families, neighbors. So Benaiah made a decision that shocked everyone. He removed his cloak, tightened his grip on his spear, took one step closer to the pit, and before anyone could stop him, he jumped. Gasps filled the air. People rushed to the edge and looked down. Inside the pit, Benaiah landed in the snow. Now there was nowhere to run. The pit walls were too steep. The ground was slippery, and standing only a few steps away was the lion. The beast turned slowly. Its eyes locked onto him. For a moment, everything was silent. Then the lion attacked. The lion lunged forward with terrifying speed. Benaiah rolled aside just in time. Claws slammed against the ground where he had stood. Dust and snow exploded into the air. The pit echoed with roars. Above, the villagers could barely breathe. They could hear the battle, but they couldn't see clearly inside. Down below, the lion circled, muscles tense, ready to strike again. Benaiah held his spear tightly, watching, waiting, because in that pit, there was only one rule. Only one would walk out alive. The lion charged again, this time faster, more violent. Benaiah moved at the last second, and with all his strength, he struck. The battle was fierce, short, brutal, and then, silence. The villagers waited. Seconds felt like hours. No sound came from the pit. Had the lion won? Or the warrior? Then suddenly, a hand appeared on the edge of the pit. Benaiah climbed out, covered in dust, breathing heavily, but alive. The crowd stared in disbelief. Behind him, at the bottom of the pit, the lion lay defeated. For a moment, nobody spoke. Then the cheering began. They had just witnessed something incredible. A man who didn't run from danger. A man who chased it into the pit. Years later, this story would still be remembered, not just by villagers, but by kings. The Bible records this moment in the book of 2 Samuel. It says, Benaiah son of Jehoiada was a valiant warrior who went down into a pit on a snowy day and killed a lion. Because of his courage, Benaiah would later become one of the greatest commanders in Israel, serving under King David himself. All because of one moment, one decision, one leap into the pit. Most people pray for God to remove the lion, but sometimes God is looking for someone brave enough to step into the pit and face it. Because the greatest victories in life are often waiting on the other side of fear.